This Auburn spent all their defensive time in pick and roll coverage.
Fight for the loose ball, gets inside, swatted away, and here come the Bears. Butler has it up strong, and a rebound pulled down by Jalen Williams.
Baylor, a really good floater team, but remember the challenge inside.
So much to deal with when facing Baylor. Great three-point shooting team. In fact,
one of the things I like about
really
Baylor's
good looking.
So when they drive into the lane and give it up, they run right back out to the three-point line. That takes a lot of discipline.
30 twice against a Bill Self-coached Kansas team.
Well, Danny Manning once told me that the greatest performance he's ever seen in Allen Fieldhouse was the first half, Texas against Kansas. Because let me tell you, John, when he was a freshman at Presbyterian, he dropped 29 at UCLA, and he had plus 20 in games against Dayton and Marquette. Global Academy in Australia, UNLV transfer.
Good cut to the goal.
Auburn is tremendous at denying inbounds under. Scott Drew brought everybody away from the basket, and it opened up the lane for them. And he played against Sharife Cooper one time. McEachern, a powerhouse in Atlanta, won the game. But Adam Flagler was really impressive against a powerhouse in Georgia. For this team, Bruce Pearl loves a lot of things about Jalen Williams, but he can be hot and cold. He's looking for consistency.
Wow. I'm not sure what happened. Chachua collect.
He's only a sophomore. He spent all last season going up against Butler, Teague, and Mitchell. You don't think that helps your game?
There were 7 of Baylor's early 12.
Today, Alabama, great win by the chess master, Lon Kruger. Mitchell on.
Cooper back in.
Cooper now. Yeah.
For the rebound. Pass was swatted away. Cambridge can't hit. Offensive rebound at Auburn. Sets it back up. Cooper.
His passing is way more dangerous, even though he's averaging 22. It's a high volume set of shooting. And there's that fearlessness.
Tied up at 14.
Yep, fearless driver.
Unhappy right there, watching that three go down. And Thamba pulls it down. Been uneven so far offensively for Scott Drew's offense. Cooper pushes up ahead. Lob. And they can't finish that. And Tigers with a chance to take the lead.
Good drive again, but again, the size of Auburn in that length. But understand, if you're not by your defender, those guards will step in and take charges.
What adjustments do you anticipate Baylor to make?
You know,
Shilla, number 2 team in the country, trying to stay unbeaten, the Baylor Bears.
Next year, I think they're a Final Four contender a year from now.
Oh, shot rejected. Nicely done. Jalen Williams throwing back the effort from Davian Mitchell.
Year back in 02-03. But they want to be passers first.
Yeah.
Baylor understands that.
A young Auburn team, very talented, hanging in there on the road in Waco.
Cooper's got 3 turnovers and assists today.
It's 7 Eastern. And then we head to the Big 12 for the matchup of the night. Chance to take the lead. Haven't made a field goal since the 9:13 mark. Ball fake. Cooper step back. 3 right there as Matthew Meyer knocks it down. Do it, and Meyer the other way. Baylor by 4. Meyer spins.
Nice. Good job of creating turnovers out of their defense.
Well, to that point, John, they have I think to bluff in and get back out, because Scott Drew would rather him shoot over a length than to draw defenders in and make plays like that.
That 3 for Auburn, by the way. They were 1 for 12 from beyond the arc before that. And Jared Butler now with 9.
Nice screen inside by Everyday John. Because Mitchell's 2 fouls have put him back on the bench. On occasion, Meyer can give the ball a headache.
Short with that 3.
At this point are exactly where they need to be, although that's not good defense.
Butler had a wide open look from the corner, couldn't hit. And Baylor back on top, leading by 3. A minute to go first half. Cooper gets inside, left hand.
Kind of going to school on those shot blockers. He just pulled up. He said, I can make this 12-footer. I know the analytics guys don't like it, but I can make that.
Mitchell from the free throw line.
Really impressed with Auburn's defense. Impressed, John, with this young Auburn team. If you know Bruce Pearl, you knew they were going to come out with a plan, and you knew they would battle, and they have. They did not have success at the rim, but all 3 of those guards are capable of making those high paint type shots or those mid-range floaters.
Cooper.
That looked like Vital.
Teague, that's a... Cooper, the freshman, handling.
Yeah, Vital's been on Cooper. That's interesting. Last year, John, he was the hardest playing guy in basketball. Everyday John is right there with him, but those 2 guys call basketball.
They got a great look at it from Mitchell.
Good rescreen. The defender went under, and Mitchell knew exactly what to do.
Shot short, rebound there by Thamba. Feed, rejected that time. And Auburn a chance to cut into an 8-point deficit. What a battle.
Watch this, John.
Jared Butler, nice move.
He's a magician, John. He is first-team All-American, and if this team wasn't so balanced, you'd certainly put him in the mix for player of the year. Mitchell, we've been told, John, has 2 fouls.
Okay.
Scott Drew certainly did not like that call. He did not shoot it well at Auburn as a freshman, but he has become as good a shooter as Jared. My goodness!
Wow. Meyer came flying in and threw it down. Holy cow.
My, John, you won't see a better play. The cartoon character making fun of him, shot him in it. He is he fit right in because he's a junkie and he defends. Basketball.
It seems like the way it should be, right? The idea of that relationship is still strong, and Bruce understood the idea that they in their backyard.
I was surprised to know that Atlanta is closer to Auburn University than
Meyer baseline and a 2-handed stuff.
Nice pass. That you go, I know that guy, but I don't. He just happens to have to wait his turn. Kid's going to make a lot of money somewhere, and I don't know where yet, but
Another 3. This time it's short.
Yeah, that's okay.
They've won all 15 of their games and would appear to be on their way to 16 in a row. But, friend, every game they won by 8 or more. So, I mean, they're not even playing close games.
No, and I'll tell you what's fun right now. Everyday John has been guarding Sharife Cooper. Yeah, I think we should have a 7-game series, honestly. First of all, I have no freaking idea who would win that game because I've seen them both, and they're both great. But if you made me decide on 4, they still want to try to play. I don't think it's going to happen. But you know what the great thing about this? If we see them, it's going to be in the national championship game. Good look.
Outstanding in the second half.
Yeah, John, because of the S curve this year, There's going to be no consideration for geography when they put the bracket together.
To a perfect 16-0. The top three-point shooting team in the country.
Great effort. They lost Freddie Gillespie. They added Thamba as far as a key guy. Everyday John, Mark Vital, and they've got some toughness inside.
Cooper stepped
away his passing. They've dared him to shoot and score.
And Big 12 Challenge presented by Continental Tire. John Shambi, Fran Fraschilla, or Boogan Fran, if you prefer. Inside
Boston and play Texas, who I was told today will have all of their players back. Polish. He's playing in the German Pro League right now. He's 6'8". He's a 6'8" Mark Vital. Can you believe that Baylor has 8 kids on their roster who have redshirted? After averaging, you ready? 3 points a game at UNLV.